Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Hamilton Beach blenders.
Starting at number 5.
Oster Versa Professional. Despite its whopping 1,400 watts of power, the Oster Versa Professional blender was one of the quietest blenders we tested. It plowed through the smoothie, whizzed up the margarita and made a silky smooth soup, though it did struggle a bit with our small batch of mayonnaise because of the large size of the blender jar. A larger portion of ingredients would have been better for this blender. This Oster model is reasonably priced for how powerful it is, coming in at half the price of the equally powerful Vitamix 5200. But considering some blenders we tested sounded like jet engines taking off, this is a great pick for those who have sound-sensitive roommates.
Coming at number 4.
KitchenAid K400 Variable. For those who appreciate style as much as function, the KitchenAid K400 is a wonderful pick. Just like KitchenAid's iconic mixers, these blenders come in a wide range of fun colors, and we couldn't help but ooh and ah at the shiny, colorful base. When we put the KitchenAid K400 to the test, its performance was as beautiful as it looked. The smoothies and soup were silky smooth, the mayonnaise emulsified beautifully, and the margarita was fluffy and the perfect slushy consistency. While it didn't fare quite as well with the almond milk, we were still able to produce roughly 2 cups of it with the KitchenAid, so we consider that a success. One thing to note though, is its weight. Coming in at over 12 pounds, this machine is not for those with strength limitations, or those who won't be leaving this beautiful blender on the counter.
At number 3.
Vitamix 5200 Blender. Vitamix is practically synonymous with the word blender in many kitchens, much like Kleenex is synonymous with tissue. It's simply because Vitamix has a reputation for making top-notch blenders, boasting a strong motor that whips and whirls gorgeously smooth soups and smoothies. This particular Vitamix 5200 model was one of the highest scorers in our tests, but, given its hefty price tag of over $500, is it really worth the money? The short answer is yes. We found that this powerful baseline Vitamix performed well in every test we put it through, from emulsifying aioli to pureeing soup to whipping up pitchers of margaritas. There's also a high setting that's above the 10 setting to give it an extra boost of power. This blender is a workhorse for home or a professional setting, so if you're using a blender often, consider this pick. It's important to note that the product is quite heavy, so it's best suited for those who have the space to keep it in one place.
Number 2 of my list.
Hamilton Beach Power. Hamilton Beach has been making affordable blenders and other kitchen appliances for a long time, and if you're looking to add a blender to your cooking toolkit without spending a lot, this Power Elite model is a great choice. There's a nostalgic quality about this blender. In fact, it reminded some of us of the blenders we had in our homes growing up in the 90s. It features a sturdy glass pitcher and a straightforward, beginner-friendly control panel with 5 buttons for different speeds. This blender whirled up smoothies and aioli efficiently during our testing, but it struggled a bit with the heavier-duty tasks of making almond milk and soup. It's also quite loud, so if you're looking to use it in the mornings without waking anyone up, this might not be the blender for you. That said, the Power Elite is very easy to clean. The pitcher can be broken down into individual pieces so you can get into all the crevices, and the auto-clean function is also very effective. Overall, we think this blender makes a fine choice for home cooks on a budget.
And number 1.
Breville Fresh. When looking for a blender that gets it all done, smoothies, soups, nut milks and frozen drinks, at a reasonable price, the Breville checks all the boxes. Clocking in at under 60 seconds, the Breville whirled through each of our tests with ease. This blender is also lighter than many of the others we tested, weighing only 8.5 pounds in total. High-powered blenders often generate heat during the blending process due to the friction of the blades against the ingredients. And, while this is fine if you're making something like soup, it's not so great if you're making margaritas or smoothies. When we tested the Breville, it didn't get any hotter than 104 degrees Fahrenheit, making it ideal for frozen drinks. One thing to note, however, is that this blender is a bit smaller than others, with a capacity of only 50 ounces, or 6¼ cups. If you're cooking for a crowd or blending things in big batches, opt for a model with a capacity of at least 64 ounces. After pureeing our soup in nut milk, we did find that there was a bit of leftover pulp under the blades of the Breville. However, it also made the best frozen margaritas out of every blender we tested. All things considered, if you're in the market for a very good blender at a price that won't break the bank, this is your pick.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.